Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Void War. This is a faster-than-light / Warhammer kind of hybrid, kind of Warhammer 40k, not the traditional Warhammer. But we are going to be trying to go through the more complete itch.io version. This will be releasing on Steam soon-ish. They did announce it on their server that they're going to be doing a soft 1.0, basically releasing it as a playable version, but with anticipation of adding more content in the future, if that makes sense, as opposed to early access, which would be feature incomplete. There's some differences between the two, but we're playing through in Alpha 0.15c from itch.io. I will probably cover the full version as well because I really like the demo of this too. So, yep, the God King has fallen, the Emperor is in despair, the time is nigh for you to be our instrument of salvation. You will now be familiarized with the basics of Void Warfare. And apologies if you're a fan in the background, it is too damn hot. That's all I'm going to say about these months. This is our ship, this is the commander. And we can go ahead and select ourselves. Now, we're getting tutorials still, like we did when we played the demo. Unfortunately, this is from a completely different platform, so it wouldn't know that I had played before. System control interface allows you to control the ship systems. Each system has an icon. Yay! All of your systems are powered by the ship's reactor, which is on the left, and you can have up to a certain amount of that, I think. I don't think you can actually go hog wild and have a billion different things powered. I think you can only have as much as you have slots for. You can hover over any system on the ship for detail. While hovering, a reticle appears on your ship showing the location of each thing. For example, weapons are there. Engines are there. You have oxygen, you have... No, those are engines. This is a launch bay. This is your, I believe, shields, and then this is our power, which doesn't have a spot. This is over here. This is going to be our sensors. We also have doors, and we have a command throne. Grants evasion and charges subspace drive. Grants half evasion if crew is present but not manning. Manning with commander grants an extra 5% evasion. Autopilot allows the ship to retain a percentage even when the throne is unmanned. Yeah, those are the passive subsystems. So these require power, these do not. And I just have to hover over each of the systems to see it. This is your ship's hull strength. When this reaches 0, you die. And we get started with an Imperial Enforcer and that. I do wonder if I can skip the tutorial. Yeah, they can go and deal with the fire. Thankfully, you have access to command mode. When in command mode, it pauses. I know. Space to space toggle. Select all the crew on your ship and drag a box around them. There we go. Now it's just going to have us go in there. Yay. They're going to take some damage, but they'll do their tasks as a group. It's fine. And now there's another fire. Woo. All doors and airlocks. And, oh, it wants us to do this. Okay. And yes, we can just click on them to control them, and then we unpause it, and it will vent into space. And suffocation happens, and it's time to prepare for subspace travel. I do wonder... Skip tutorial. Yes, we can skip tutorial. New game. So, that is not the one that we... This is... We have other options. There's going to be 3 pages of commanders. There's a lot. And we unlock these by doing various things. Some of these I don't think are implemented yet, but they will be. Exile ancient translocator innate teleport yourself to target room. There's also a witch. There's also other ones in here that can cast various spells. We'll start with Salon as our name because we can. And then we have all these different ships. You have to reach the 4th sector for the Interdictor A. We start with the Imperial Cruiser. We can also go for a B variant. We just have to purchase with Resonance, which is what we get by playing through the game. The Interdictor A has a few different variants, and I'm pretty sure those are going to be unlocked later in the full version, which is releasing days from now, if not within a day from now. I forgot to check the exact date. This one's defeating Doom Engine, and then we have a few things there that we haven't unlocked yet. These we just haven't seen. So, see, there's going to be quite a variety. And we also have just list version as well. These will be visible eventually. You can also view the exterior if you want. But this is the only choice we have. We start with 2 Imperial Enforcers. And we can go ahead and launch. The God King has fallen. The Empire is in despair. I kind of wish they wouldn't call it the God King because I have a feeling that could get them shut down. The Empire is in despair. The brother fights against brother as the ruinous cults sweep through the stars. The very fabric of reality trembles before the onslaught of demonic swarms. Deep within the Imperial core world, one final hope exists to rekindle the flames within the Vault of Souls. To the Empire, you are a blasphemer. To the cults, you are a heretic. Trust no one. Let none stop you from bringing the renegades of this forsaken realm to their destined annihilation. I can speak today. I really can't. So we go ahead and continue and ready your ship for the voyage ahead. So we actually have some options. Let's go ahead and turn off texture filtering. I do kind of wish there was something to change the text a bit on it, because it's not exactly the easiest to read, but it's fine. Yeah, that versus that doesn't really make much of a difference. But anyway, we have you. Let's see what you actually have as far as equipment options. You have an empty tool slot, empty weapon slot, and an armor slot. These both have just armor and weapons, so they're just basically your tanks. They have fire resistance, so they can handle some of that stuff. You are on engines, which is fine. You are on doors. I think I'd rather have you on either weapons or shields. I think we're going to go ahead and have you on weapons. We have a little bit of resources up here. Not a lot to do things with. But I think... yeah, we'll go ahead and save those stations. Let's go ahead and warp. Which way do we want to go first? Ship armament and modules, or do we want to go after some crew contracts and equipment? Psychometry. Nexus of influence wouldn't be bad. Shipyard is recovery places. And we have another one there at the end. I think we might want to go... we're not going to worry too much about the far end. I think we might want to go to the listening station first, which means we will go through these nodes. This one's tempting, but this one's more tempting. Because crew is king. Check an Imperial ship under attack by a raider vessel. Attack the raider vessel. We move to engage the Corsairs. And let's see. It is just 2 of them. 30 life and 3 attack. We actually do stand a decent chance of just taking them over, so you guys can run in here. And we are going to take out... we're actually going to blast straight at that. Try and take out the commander if at all possible. And then load crew. And then we're going to go ahead and launch assault sled. There. And just take out as many of them as possible right away. Let them keep just trying to deal with that, and then we'll just go up there. You guys can... here, can you go there? And we will go ahead and queue W. You do the same. Go this way, go in there. Scrap metal, yes. After dealing with the raider ship, you try to make contact with the Imperials. Unfortunately, they appear to have already escaped. Recall crew. And you guys just get into your spots. Do I have any kind of healing that I can do? I don't think so just yet. We'll heal on a warp. We did get a decent number of scraps. We didn't take any real damage. Our characters are a little bit wounded, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and warp. Let that thing die. Actually, close this. Do we get more by just blowing the living crap out of it? Nope, we don't get anything else from it. I was curious. I'm always curious. You guys know this. You arrive in system to find a small Imperial outpost refinery under attack by a Corsair ship. Intervene. The Corsair ship turns its weapons on you. Its captain relays a message. Back off. This outpost is ours. Is it really? Got a 35 health guy with 1 attack. Yeah, 3 attacks, sorry. I think we go ahead and start blasting. Whenever those charge up, they'll go. I think we actually send our commander in on this one. Let this other guy spend some time healing. Yeah, keep bombarding that. And you guys launch the attack sled. Oh, we can't actually go straight for that one, unfortunately. Let's go for weapons. We should just take them out pretty easily. Bravo's taking a little bit of excess damage there. I think we'll be fine. Scrap metal and munitions. And Duraplate armor. Thank them for offering their supplies. Sweet. So what was that? That is armor for a character. I think I'm going to go ahead. Put that on Cravo for now. That gives him extra HP, or I could put it on our commander. Yeah, I think it's going to go on the commander, get them up to extra life so they can just kind of be the boss in there. Don't have any active missile templates because we don't have missiles yet. Let's go ahead and back out of there. And we're not going to be full life, but we should be fine. We're going to go here first, though. Let's see what kind of alignment we can make. You come across a hidden outpost of the Raider clans. Though it appears to have been deserted long ago, there's a still functioning signal relay in one of the side antechambers. The relay utilizes ancient and powerful technology capable of broadcasting messages at ranges far greater than conventional equipment. It is said that the certain Raider clans use this technology for managing their networks of operatives across the galaxy. You have the opportunity to broadcast we could join the Raider clans. Sure. Announcing your allegiance to whichever clan this relay belongs to, you set the transmission to loop continuously and move on with your journey. 25 scrap metal and a fortress shield. Several days pass, an encrypted message arrives along with a small package. We hear you. We will put the word out. You better not mess this up. We will be watching. Will you now? So, getting on to you. We now have a shield, which is a tool that reduces his move speed but makes him even tankier. Listening station activated. Lovely. This is not my favorite starter class, by the way. There are other ones that I know of in this that I've seen other people play, in particular Karanai. So it's not exactly something that he's not the most exciting one for me. We'll be playing through a few of these. There's a mercenary broker here. It's always important to have a solid crew at your back. We have a set of mercenary contracts on offer. Would you like to see them? Let's talk first. A navigational error once took me to the heart of the Dominion of Strife. The unending clamor of weapons being forged and warships preparing for battle was deafening. It is a place where the chromic cult's obsession with war knows no bounds. So what do you have? Do we have any casters? No, we just have more Corsairs. Which, I mean, aren't bad, but they're not exactly what we want. An Imperial Citizen, also not what we want. We do have equipment and psychomancy. Deals 10 HP damage and curses hostile crew in the target room for 20 seconds. Curse crew spawn a friendly thrall on death. Interesting. Soul Spear, deals 1 damage to target ship and ignore shields and cannot miss. I do want to buy that. We don't have anyone that can use it yet, but we want to buy that. Those hostile units in the area for 10 seconds. This seems like a good one as well. We're cutting a little bit into our resources there. Stuns nearby enemies for 5 seconds on kill. Attacks slightly damaged nearby enemies and reduce move speed. So we actually have some weapon options here as well. I'm probably not going to get these guys. They are tempting, but these are just stronger on base and actually have fire resist, so we can kind of mess with it a bit. I think we get Siege Claw for our main guy. We get Electro Maul for one of our fighters, I think. Yeah, because we're not going to be fighting in a lot of large rooms. I think we're fine. And these guys are not necessarily worth it, but we could probably get one, I guess, just as another body. These guys just aren't really useful to me. I need someone to cast. So we do need to save some money for the place at the very end. I think I will take one. We'll call Zildog the one. Okay, so let's go ahead and leave that. Let's go ahead and equip you guys with your stuff. You get that. So he's a door breaker. He does extra damage in small rooms, which he's going to be in a small room most of the time. And he's got 4 DPS. So, well, I think he's got... Yeah, he's 3 DPS without that 4 with it. Decent life, decent everything else. He doesn't have to be moving very often. You or you? I think we're going to give you the Maul. And this is just a spell we can learn, which is not something we have going on right now. And I don't think there's anything else we want to shop at from here. Because while he's cheap, unwashed brute employee of ceaseless toil, the stench of their sweat aboard the Imperial vessels is one of the few universal constants. Life beyond the protection of the Empire has imparted upon their existence a feral savagery. So currently we are aligned with the not the rebels, I've already forgotten what they were. The bandits, there we go. So we'll go there in case we need the shipyard. Corsair destroyer, squadrons of raider clan ships are clustered around the White Dwarf, preparing to jump. One of them breaks off from the rest and begins moving to your locations, weapons blazing. Well, you jerks. Let's go ahead and go for that. You are our new hire. You actually get to go to weapons. Speed them up a little bit. And I don't know if we're going to be sending people in to actually jump these guys. They're not very strong. I think I'd rather start a fire, though. There we go. Nice little fire in there that's going to slowly burn him alive. He's going to keep trying to put it out, which is a nice start for me because he's the highest life of the bunch. And I don't want to destroy them with this. I just want to knock them down to 1. Okay, so now they're down to 1. Let's go ahead. Do I jump them in there? Why are you in there, you idiot? You get there, you get there. And actually, you go there. We're gonna do 1 in there. Okay, load crew. Launch assault sled. Oh, we need 2 in there. No, you go in there. Load crew. Launch assault sled to the top room. Refuse. Our guys should be fine. They are trying to take out my shields, but they only have one weapon. You go there, please. There you go. Got him. Recall crew. Didn't take any damage from that. We're fine. Okay, so you get down over here. And let's go ahead and save that station. I'm not sure whether I trust him on weapons. Once we get a better replacement, I'll go for it. But let's go ahead and launch. Do we need to stop at the shipyard? Or do we need to continue through unvisited nodes? I'm going to see if the shipyard can actually give us resources. If it can't, we're not going to be stopping there very often. An abandoned shipyard floats into view. It appears to be a safe place to rest. Heal your injuries, or we're going to construct a machine slave. A functioning husk. There you go. And really, I think out of our ones there, we actually want them like this. Is this, the engines, by the way, do give us more evasion, but if we're needing to evade and dodge and all that fun jazz, we're probably doing something wrong. And yes, we can upgrade our stuff in here. I'm not doing that just yet. Because I need crew and I need to be able to do some decent damage, and it is actually beneficial to hit these shipyards for extra crew. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to hit this second shipyard there, then we'll come up to the shaman merchant. And then once we get towards the final node, that's whenever we'll do our upgrades before we go into the new area. You pass by a few thoroughly plundered wrecks on your way to the next node. Okay, fine. Fine. I kind of wish it was something we could have gotten resources from, but it's not a huge issue. Encounter warship belonging to the Cult of War. It is damaged from previous engagement, but that does not seem to have diminished its willingness to fight. Well, they have skeletons, which I kind of wouldn't mind having a few of, but at the same time, we don't care about taking them alive. So I'm going to go ahead and target their berserker. Those should charge up relatively quickly. They only have the graviton cannon, which only shoots once, which shouldn't be an issue for us. Go ahead and just take the scrap metal and move on. I don't think that one was worth teleporting onto, no. Construct another machine slave? Yes. You get to go up there. And yes, I am intentionally just getting a bunch of husks because I can. They are going to be bodies for us to essentially be set up for having crew in every room. That's the goal, at least. Because this is very much unlike Faster Than Light. This one is 100% more about your crew and what you can do that bypasses shields. And yes, we do have to go for this one. We can't stop by the mechanic. Otherwise, that would be a very tempting one, because that would have more crew contracts. But we want the shaman so we can get some casters. A warship closing in on your position. Weapons armed. Does not block missiles or psychic attacks. I forget what actually blocks us from doing sensors. Manning and upgrade improves sensor strength, current level 2, because it's manned. So yeah, we want sensors to be up. They currently have an energy beam. Does not affect shields, so it's just going to keep going across our surfaces. Do they have something we need to take out? What room is that? They don't have anything we absolutely have to take out. So it's just a matter of shoot them to death. And we'll target their doors first. I don't think I'm going to bother boarding them. I don't think it's worth it at this point anymore, because we would get more resources from it, but at the same time, it just doesn't feel particularly worth it. And yeah, they can't break through our shields, so it's not a huge problem for me. Did our bolt cannon miss? I think our bolt cannon did miss. They just can't damage me. They have 3 husks and a berserker. We could win this one, but I don't trust it. Not with the number of fights we have left and how we're probably going to have to start dealing with shields. Let that come out and then drop a bolt cannon. And victory. Easy enough. Only 20 scrap metal from that, but I am fine. And yes, we are intentionally not spending it until we get up there because it's going to cost a lot. Pirate vessel speeds where their weapons are armed. Nice ship you have there. Nice ship you have there as well. What weapons do you have? You have a disruptor, and that'll take out our shields. And the energy beam is the dangerous one, so we actually need to go after their weapons. I'm hoping their energy beam goes first. It does not. Yes, I will take out your weapons. You jerk dealt some damage to me. They actually got 2 pips off of us. That sucks. I might have to get another shield. We should still be fine. I should be able to heal up. Time to continue on your journey. Techno-cult vessel under attack by an Imperial patrol ship. We are going to attack the Imperial ship. What do you guys have? Dual bolt cannons. Still only 1 shield, so we go after the guns first. What do you guys have as far as crew? Imperial recruits? Let's get the enforcers in here. Load crew. You get in there. You get in there. Let's go ahead and launch an assault. We have 2 characters, so we have to go in here. Or we can go in there. Let's go into the shields. And our main guy's fine. And they should just come in and start dying to us. Ha ha. He's got to come after us. Where's our second guy at? Why are you not pathfinding very well? Continue. Ooh, we got a corpse FG. Halves the repair speed of poisoned enemies. This machine priest transfer you some advanced technology and acknowledgement of your assistance. And sure. We got that installed. I don't know what it does, but sure, we'll take it. Recall crew. You guys, I'm going to actually have them save with the machine guys at less useful locations. Let's go ahead and save their locations. I'm going to go and see. Yeah, it's just one of these. We can actually replace these or sell them later, if I remember correctly. Okay. So this gets us to the shaman with 202 life. Talk to him first. Each day, the Empire intensifies its efforts to quell the growing insurgency. Each day, more citizens turn to banditry for survival. Okay, summon a thrall and oh, he has summoned thrall already. Both of these do. We want both of them. Summon Thrall. Charge time is pretty high. I think we keep those just there. This one is 2 charges per jump. This one is, yeah, just charge time. Instantly grant immunity to debilitating effects to all allied crew on current ship for 10 seconds. Affects poison, slow, stun, immobilize, and DPS reduction. We also have consumables. Seal all breaches and repair 2 system damage in target room. We're going to go ahead and repair to maximum. That's only going to cost us 9. That might be handy. We'll grab a couple of those. And we're going to grab another Soul Spear. Because we could just do direct damage. I think I'd rather have these summoners. But let's go ahead and... Can I actually move you guys around? Yes. So Warlag and you are just going to be over there. Because you are just summon thralls in target room. We don't even have to send anybody over. We could put them in the place of these guys. We have our 2 spells. This, I don't think we can sell. I guess we can't. Maybe these are... Since we're probably not going to do that... Yeah, it just removes it hard, removes it. That sucks. I was curious. I didn't know how it worked, so we learned. I need to click on that real quick because it's going to irritate me if I don't. Because otherwise I'm just seeing a big red line around what I'm recording. Okay, shop. What else do we want? Nothing else in here really intrigues me. As far as abilities go, I could use another body, but I think we're better off getting upgrades. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my shields. We don't have enough for that. Could go for another sensor. Which I think might... Oh, no, evasion there is actually better. Let's go for that and that. Then start building this up in our... We're not going to buy it just yet, but our next big buy is going to be shields. So we're going to need 55 for the energy for it and 50 for it, so 105 for our next shield upgrade. But that gives us evasion. You... And you go there for... Oh, no, not the husk. You go up front. You go on the doors. And you guys are ready for casting stuff. I do need to look at their equipment. Yeah, we only have 1 slot for spells. We could put these on them, but I think the Thrall are going to be more useful for us right away. I will be on the lookout for more Psychers. Kind of sad we only got 2. Stargate away. Battered by violent subspace rifts, desolate expanses on the fringes of Imperial space. I think we'll go to the desolate sector. Neutral versus exclusion zone. Exclusion zone seem like hard mode. We're not going to do that our first time through. I do think in the long run we will. You arrive at one of the many protostar wastes interspersed across habitable space. Few colonies remain here, and those that do must remain ever vigilant against the roving bands of marauders that infest the region. Let's see what we want to be doing. Well, we have modules there. We could go to another listening station. I don't think we care about that as much right now. So we probably just want to go unvisited node to the mechanic. Hit the shipyard. Yeah, hit the shipyard. And then hit the next Psyker. Same number of encounters at least. Yeah, I think we want to hit shipyard. We can't hit this shipyard. We can go along the bottom, merchant, mechanic, shipyard, and then roam up here to that. That seems like the path for me. A possessed vessel is attacking you. It is a possessed vessel. That sucks. So it means there aren't any technical crew on hand. But we should be able to summon thralls. Oh, go ahead and get out of there. You guys come down here. Okay, so those guys died off. We can summon more. You get back in here. And there's our little spawns. Yes, they can die from being in the vacuum of space, but it's not the end of the world. I don't care if they died. They're summons. They don't matter. Summons never matter. Possessed warship locks onto your vessel. Once an Imperial warship in its form has been mutated beyond recognition. Oh, there is something in there. Okay. Summon one there. Summon one there. And fire to there. We'll go after this later. We want the treasure chest, which I'm hoping the summons can actually gather for us. They apparently cannot. Oh, yep, we did get it. 44 scrap metal. Yay. And they will be able to summon some more stuff down in a little bit. And we're just going to keep focusing on just ripping any kind of subsystems they have apart, because they're going to keep healing. This and this are the evasion ones. This is shields, and as long as we're just pelting them, it's fine. I should probably equip items on the characters. Continue with that. Go ahead and open them up. You can actually take tools, which can go in those slots. I will probably do it on these guys. Oh, I can't split the stack. Oh, yeah, I can. I can put one on each of them. There we go. So, yeah, they are each in critical locations here. Weapons and shields. So that is very important for us. What is my ability? I think my ability, yeah, my ability is to teleport to target room. I can teleport even to their ship. So, let's go to the merchant. The blood cult seem to prefer inducting those with a predilection for cunning and cruelty. Okay. Bombards the enemy with artillery, consumes 3 units of munitions to deploy, loads and fires missiles. Activate to heal all friendly crew in the room, recharges every jump. These guys are blood cultists. So we have Raider Outlaw, War Cultist, and Machine Priest. So nothing for what we have. We have Machine Slaves, but none of these work for us. Cost 3 to heal. I think we will go ahead and do that. Stuns crew and target room for 5 seconds. Inflicts minor crew damage. These all require 2 power. The Storm Cannon is slightly tempting. And I think we already have... Yeah, we have Storm Cannon 1 and Bolt Cannon. So it'd be just another one of those. We could just go heavy Storm Cannons, just volley after volley of nonsense. Charge time is the same on these as well as this. Both of them are 2 projectiles. That has spread, though. This has small chance of fire. That has medium chance of fire. This charges faster, but only has 1. I think we take another Storm Cannon. It is 60. That means we're not going to be powering it for a while. I am going to go ahead and do the shield upgrade first, just to get us that second shield going. And let's go ahead and warp. We're going to get ourselves another little crappy crewman. You arrive and immediately find yourself targeted by a chromic warship. I will take your head for Crom. I'm guessing that's corn. Okay, you... Actually, no. You go... Yeah, go there. They only have 1 shield. We want to be targeting their weapons. Oh, is that a cloner? That is a cloner of some sort. Okay, finish charging up. There's their shields down. They're going to head there to repair. We're just going to blow them up, I think. Currently, we are resisting their shots. Which was good. Decent amount of scrap metals, always welcome. Whew, okay. We're still good. We're still good. They did rip the living crap out of our guys there, but shipyard. Let's go ahead and construct a machine slave. Why? Because we want more. Always more. Let's go ahead and send him. We'll send him as a... We want to keep him in the shields area. They are just going to be repair characters. That's all they are. And then we go up this to that. Kind of wish there was a way for us to kind of go up this way, like backtrack a little, because I would love to go this way and like that. But since this one doesn't use the, oh, something's chasing you situation, it can't do that. Otherwise, people would visit every single node. That's just how it rolls. Another demonically tainted vessel. We are really stuck on those. Okay, you... You get... Actually, I'm gonna... Can I get you moved? Oh, I can't do it in the middle of combat. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we'll just leave him alone. They'll pop at us. It's fine. We're just waiting for our stuff to charge up. We got the resources, which is a tactical shield. Yay! And some munitions. That'll actually be kind of nice. You go ahead and move down here. Go down to their shields, and we're going to go for their heart. Yeah, there's no taking over these ships, unfortunately. They will slowly heal, but I don't think they really stand much of a chance. These are not terribly difficult to fight until you start getting ones that are filled to the brim with skeletons. But they are nice resources. Okay, shield-wise, I think we go ahead and get Warlag a shield first, which is the one in here. There it is. Yeah, 25 life instead of 20. Always welcome. But yeah, we need more psychers if we're going to do what I plan on doing. Ooh, macro lance. It's got the same charge as our other weapons. Hull damage per shot 3. Starts fight pre-charge. Charges per jump. Ignores shields. Jesus. It takes 2 power. We might actually use that. It can fire twice for 6 damage. And it ignores shields. And it comes in charged. So I think we might actually want to go, let's save our money first. We shouldn't need it. We should be fine without it for now. If we don't find anything good at this, we will go ahead and gear that up and equip it. Death Cult Warship transporting valuables. I'm not seeing any... Oh, there's their valuables. They've got some ghouls. Got 3 weapons as well. Probably should have gotten that Lancer thing. Now that I think about it. Okay, so they're moving out. They're hitting our shields. They might actually do damage to us with this. We've got our thralls going in. So I think our next target is there. That's why I go for shields first. Saves us so much money on repairs, it's ridiculous. The guys are dying just by going into there with the fire. It's great. So I think... Hold up. Did we just send some ghouls to conquer their ship? I think they're just going to take damage from the burn and fall apart. Unfortunately. Nope, we captured it. Sweet. I think these guys will just expire. Yeah, they expire between jumps. We could fill up our ship with them, yes. I don't plan on doing that. Oh no, our ghouls died. Cultist vessel, you're able to scavenge some protective gear from the wreck. Immune to poison. Whale. These guys can't wear it. It is armor. So they're out of the list for it. You, however, Get more poison DPS, and you're immune to poison. You take 10% of the fire damage. You're a boss. So, shaman it is. We should have enough to get some stuff that we want. In the name of the machine god, the techno-cult persists in their unyielding quest for knowledge and the restless pursuit of logic and rationality. Their belief in technology's supremacy knows no bounds. We got one psyker. He's got animate dead. We have just got all the summons. Are we doing a summon instead of a soul spear run? Also, we finally got our first machine priest too, which is not a bad one. Definitely want the necromancer. Imperial Marshal's not bad. You can equip the kind of stuff that we already have on our thing, but he's 75. I think the machine priest, the engineer, is probably our best bet here. We do have options, at least. Not exactly what I wanted from the merchant, but better than a sharp stick in the eye. Okay, necromancer, you get to come to... I kind of want you just in the middle somewhere. Engineer's going to be in there with them. Yeah, I don't want all of our casters in the same room. I think you're actually going to be there with them. Or in there. Yeah, you're good. No. I think that room. Kind of keep them spread out a little bit. That way we don't get just EMP'd all at once. Okay, how do I rearrange you guys? Down here. Go up, you go there. Zildog, you're going down to go there. And I do think they get rotated down as well. Because them, I can just select on the screen and it's fine. These guys, I want these just for emergency repairs, just in case. Animate dead is good. We basically have 2 ghouls and 2 thralls ready to be summoned in any fight. So we're basically putting 4 bodies on the enemy ship every single battle. Is it going to last long term? Probably not. We're probably going to have to replace it with direct damage. But now we have 3 mages. And I don't think there's anything else we want in here. I mean, Noxious Blast is tempting, but if I remember correctly, the final fight, the guys are immune to poison anyway. So those are our summons. Actually, you're going to be down here in the engines. Keep him company. I think that's all we want here. Station saved. Look at our upgrades. I think we want 2 weapon units. Actually, we want 1 weapon unit and 1 reactor. We'll do that. Saves us some resources. We get rid of the bolt cannon. We do the macro lance. I want that on W. These are going to be included later if we get the resources to upgrade to them. But you and you are going to be our main weapons for now. Opener, softener. This is probably going to be our next one to be brought online, although chances are we'll be able to get 1 point before that. So we'll do bolt cannon first and then move over to storm. But I think that's good. And we're also going to upgrade this. just so we can see with our sensors in the upcoming area. Next upgrade is shields, then more weapons. That's at least my plan for now. This might change. Encounter a vessel bearing the markings of the Cult of War. I hunger for battle. Got skeletons and a berserker. And the ghouls go there. W. Hit their bombs first. Damn it. It missed. Here it comes. Ooh, thankfully it missed. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. W. And Q on that. Okay, so we did actually do some decent damage to them as far as like summoning crap into them. We've got a few seconds left on those, so all we have left is Stormfire on them, which is not going to do a ton of damage, but I think we can finish them off with it. Actually, I'm not going to fire that. I am going to summon stuff on them. Oh, they've still got those. No! That's just EMP stuff. We're fine. Yeah, we just gotta shoot them. Sorry, guys. You're dead to me. I would have taken over your ship, but you're just a little too tanky for my trash to take care of. We get less resources. Whew. Death Cult Sector, we only have one choice on that. So after the Death Cult Sector, it's going to be either neutral or war zone. And we'll have to go into the exclusion zone. You have to go into it. Well, we could go up to this other war zone. We could go doot, and dodge that. Exclusion zones, I have a feeling, are going to be kind of environmental damage, if that makes sense. Meteors, burn, stuff like that. You arrive in the sector besieged by the Cult of Death. Once hidden within the apothecaries and meta guilds of Imperial Society, these craven individuals have shed all pretense and now openly proclaim their allegiance to the Death God. There's our shaman. We'll want to go across the top. Weapons dealer? Yes. Or do we skirt the weapons dealer and just get more resources? I think we're going to go this way just in case we take damage. If we don't take damage, we might not need that. Modules are tempting, though. Because we can grab modules and then grab another crew member there. And then go to the merchant there. Yeah, I think top is the best choice regardless. One extra merchant. One of the ships broadcasts an open channel. We shall cleanse the empire of your blasphemies. The other ship broadcaster says, show us your strength. War cult. Move to attack the war cult vessel. We are not terribly... That has 3, so we actually need to take out the weapons first, I think. But before we do that... Everybody's casting in there. And then we bombard with that, and then we firestorm. Shut down their weapons. And while they're repairing that, we summon some dudes over here to the shields, and then we'll just have kind of a free shot. Yeah, we just don't want them to get a shot off on us. That's pretty much it. These are going to be fights that we need to be more aggressive with. That's more scrap. Without warning, the Imperial vessel fires at you. A cursory scan shows their sensors array was damaged during the fight. They must have mistaken you for your quarry. Okay, so do they have treasure on here? What are you sitting on, you Imperial Hound? That's just the command throne. There's nothing in there. Oh, we don't have any more ammo for that. That sucks. You guys. You there. You there. You on their weapons. And yes, they are going to do a decent amount of damage to us, because this sucks. If we survive this fight, I will be very happy. Okay, so we don't have enough to punch through their shields. We need to just be damaging them and trying to keep from being hurt as much as possible. Okay, so you guys are summoning. Shields back up. That missile is going to be the big problem. Because we can't punch through their shields. And they are just getting through ours. We're slowly whittling them down. I think... Launch assault crew. There. You move there. Same with you. Ghouls there. Actually... And yeah, we're just going to get everybody on here. Take them over. Continue. Recall crew. Okay. Did we take any damage during that? A little bit. Mostly damage to our ship. We didn't take too much crew damage. Yeah. We took some, like, superfluous damage to them. I think it is time. It's a question of, that's going to be 70 plus 55. That's 100, and I think we can afford that. And we just don't go. Actually, let's see. The next place on the warp is a fight. Think we risk the fight? Plague vessel holding station over silent area. The plague ship breaks off and begins training its weapons on you. Cool. What did you just fire at me? Terror amplifier. Nice. You guys are little shits, you know that? We're sending our little friends in. Should be good. Yeah, just keep the shots on there. We'll take what damage we can. Oh, you guys, get out of there. You guys get over here. More bodies. God damn, the like never-ending fart is irritating. Yeah, we need to upgrade our weapons. Okay, you guys get up here. You get back there. Load crew. Launch assault sled. There. You guys can stop attacking us already. You jerkweeds, for God's sake. I swear, they just keep filling my ship with farts. Continue. Recall crew. Sit. Let the farts clear. Everybody go back to your positions. They'll heal up a little bit between these. We need to go to the weapons dealer. We're not in a position to do more fighting right now. During my travels, I stumbled upon a technocult archaeological site. The reverence with which they handle ancient techno relics is incomparable. Almost maniacal. Maniacal. Jesus. Me can talk. Energy beam 2. Very fast firing. Charge time 25. That's very slow firing. This is working good, but we need more dangage. Death cultist and machine priest. These are going to be blood cultists. We have one death cultist, so it's not going to really help out that much. First things first, let's repair. I think that requires 3 power. First, I think we sell that. Buy you. So we have 3 and 1, so we could actually do storm cannon first. That would give us more firepower. Let's see what we actually need. So yes on you. We need 2 for storm cannon. So we need 1 and 1. Doesn't leave us enough to upgrade our shields yet, but auto disruptor is just a fast firing one. It doesn't do any hull damage, but it's going to just keep shocking out their shields. While this will actually do some damage. I don't think we can run the macro lance right now. It just doesn't make any sense for us. We could do dual storm cannons. We'd have a spare point after that. That would be 4 hull damaging shots. Punching through 2 shields. We're closing on the point where we actually need to switch these guys over to direct damage. Because yes, we can War of Attrition these guys, but our shields do not last long enough to actually keep that up for the long term. A Death Cult ship lurks within subspace infusion toxin clouds, dotting its arms and weapons. Okay, so we're going to have to deal with poison. They've got a bunch of ghouls and one Death Cultist. Summon the Thrall there. Actually, I will put, yeah, you there. You there. Get some bodies up there. Parts in our house coming in like right now. So there's our animate deads. How strong are the thralls? 10s, so that's not going to kill him. Even matchup against the ghouls. The ghouls are actually weaker, but they can revive. Okay, so that's fine. The poison locations are not a huge deal. They don't have the ability to Oh wait, the Death Cult is only 2 attacks, so that might actually be more of a fair thing than I thought it was. They're doing damage to me already, though. Yeah, we definitely need to upgrade those shields. Yep, let them go after our guys. We might actually end up just taking over the ship. Yeah. Continue. Warp. Shipyard. Don't want to linger around there. The farts will just keep coming. The farts keep coming. They don't stop coming. Machine Slave or repair 10 hull points. I think we go Machine Slave. And you are going to stay back there and make sure we have breathable air. So now we have decent bodies everywhere. We still need more casters. We're going a caster run now, and we don't have a caster main character. So we have to make up for it with troops. And yes, you can. There are caster main characters. Got some munitions. Nice peaceful one. I would have rather had scrap, but we're fine. Proximity warning sound as a subspace rift opens off your bow. A Death Cult starship materializes. The commander booming over the comms. The End Father will not be denied his tithes. And you there. That. I think we're started. Do I think we're going to end up taking over the ship? Probably. Actually. Mainly because they're mostly just ghouls now with very low life. We just keep up the spam of the EMPs. As we just throw bodies on there to just eat them. This is why I want the summoners. It gets us more resources. And we upgrade our shields, I think, next. That's going to be 100. And it's 155. We'll get there with the next fight, I believe. Hey, they take me for a threat and open fire. Cool. As is usual. So they've got a husk in there. Oh no, they've got a legionnaire. We might have to do this one. Yeah, they've got legionnaires. They've gotten wise. Okay, so we drop you there. Drop you there. And drop them there. This legionnaire is gonna wreck face on our summons. I think we have to just straight up kill these guys. We just need to keep knocking out their shields. Summon them there, you there, and you there. I want to delay them from going into that other room. We got the scrap metal from it, so that's the most important thing. They are evading us now. And yeah, we just have to take them out the brutal way. Unfortunate, but don't have much choice. Okay, let's go ahead and get our shields up. That's going to be 2 and 2. That leaves us with 89 to play with. But 3 shields now. And a body in there working on the shields. And we're going to be saving the rest for the next shop. Derelict ship drifts into view. It suddenly lurches into action as putrid energies spread across its hull. You prepare for battle as the possessed ship orients its guns at you, and there's weird things in it. Weird things, I say. The unholy hell are you? Spawns toxic gas on death, immune to suffocation, immune to poison. Cool. Can't man, repair, extinguish, or sabotage. So you guys are all just dropping all your loveliness into this room. Yes, my guys will suffocate. Yes, I am fine with this. Oh, they got through to me. You go after their weapons. Think we're good. Summon more of you in there. And yeah, there's no way for us to like take this one over. So we literally just have to bash our way through them. And yes, we want to keep the stun fire on their shields and our normal fire on their weapons. Ooh, we took a little bit of damage. It's fine. I'm going to go down first. Just in case we decide we want to... Ooh. Several supply stations are visible nearby. Secure the supplies. A crew member knowledgeable of the layout of the Imperial supply stations helps draw up plans to secure the supplies within. Masquerading as a passing merchant, you're able to approach closely for a boarding attempt. Thanks to good planning, you're able to retrieve a significant quantity of supplies. You make your escape before the Imperial fleet can respond. Yay. Have you ever sailed through the Murder Mist? It is a shroud of sorcery that engulfs the Fury Stars, driving Imperial crews to sudden bouts of homicidal frenzy. I think it is a fitting harbinger of Crom's wrath. And we got 3 Psychers, and I think we can afford them all. We have some Marshals as well. I think I want the Psychers. These are 30-second cooldowns. These are 20-second. If you're one, oh, those are only 10 seconds. Ooh. And we could also just summon even more guys. That brings us down to 60. Means we can't afford a Marshal, which is fine. Fireball. Very tempting. That seems like it might be better than the Soul Spear. Fireball doesn't work on vacuumed ones. I don't think poison does either. I think we might actually just save our resources and just stick to full summon. Up to there. Up there. Can I get you up to the top one and still have yes? Okay, so we have ghouls on the right. If we get more casters, they're going to go on the second one. They're not going to be summons. I think the chaos of summons is worth it at this point. We have gone like full tilt into that, which is kind of weird, and I don't think it's going to work at the very end, but we can try it. So let's put you there. You... Yeah, finding spots for them all is a bit of a challenge. That seems fine, because we have them spread out. At most, they'll hit like 4 of us with a single attack. They're going to concentrate their fire here, though, so I'm going to go back to 1 there. I'm going to put you over here. That feels a little bit more spread out to me. Let's go ahead, and it's 12 to repair everything. Yeah, we'll go ahead and repair. And as far as our other attacks, I think we end up getting rid of Storm Cannon 1. Gets us another 30 scrap back. Macro Lance is still tempting, but I don't think we're going to be using it long run. Because this is 180 to upgrade to a 4th shield, and we're going to need to save up for a while for that. These are all 30 to get those, so it's going to be 60. So it's 240 to get our 4th shield. Whereas it is 165 plus 60, so 225. So yeah, it's really not that much difference in price. We also need to be doing this a little bit. In fact, I think that is our next investment. Get our evasion up just a pinch. What is our evasion at? 25%? Let's get out of here. We have 27 munitions, by the way. And I think we go for this Imperial sector. This one's tempting, but I think we can handle more Imperial sectors. We just want to avoid the exclusion zone unless we get something really baller in here, or we find out that our strategy works wonders or something. We unlocked the Mongrel. While ostensibly one of the more civilized regions of space, the fall of the God King has thrown large swaths of Imperial society into disarray. We don't have a shaman here. I think we go ordnance expert. Shipyard. Merchant? Equipment is tempting. This one seems even more tempting. I think we're going to go through this Imperial Shrine. Probably have some problems with it, but... See several Imperial Inquisition ships arrayed around a lone prison barge. They intend to incinerate the vessel along with all the occupants within. To hear a confessor intone over the open channel, you have profaned our faith. Stop the Inquisitors. You try to stop the sacrifice, but it's too late. The confessors unleash a tidal wave of psychic fire at the prison barge. One of them detects your vessel and redirects a portion of the inferno towards you. Divine fire spills out across your hull. More blasphemers. Actually, you guys go there. You go there. And that's those fires out. Let's start causing some chaos, I think. This one goes down here. Down here. Ghoul there. And ghoul there. You guys get back over here. That is going to shoot at them. Is that gonna... Oh, does that actually stop my summons? No, it does not. Yeah, let's shut down their weapons. We don't care about the rest of it right now. As long as we kill them, we're fine. And they are repairing their weapons. You bastards. So they are not doing too great. Let's go ahead and start summoning more in there. Let's see if they can kill all of our freaking summons. We just need all the disruptors and we can just shut down everything if we want to. And yes, they do have to go just eat through all of our units and slowly get chewed down, which I think is hilarious. Return to the prison barge and disappointed to learn your efforts were in vain. All prisoners aboard have been reduced to cinders. The other Inquisitor ships must have left soon after completing their ritual. Got our bodies back. These are not considered crew. The ghouls just go around and kill shit. That's their entire job. I think they expire after a certain amount of time. But we didn't actually take any damage on that. Some of our units got hurt, but that was just because of fire. You come across a damaged space station. A harsh voice explodes out of your comms. This is my haul! You think you can just fly in and take what I found? It's mine! A raider ship emerges from the other side of a wreck and opens fire. I mean, Gene Soldier, a little scary. Husks, not so scary. They just have a bunch of husks. Okay. Well. The med bay is going to be them. Weapon is going to be them, and we're just going to fire on their shields. I think I might need to move a guy into the sensor one just so we can have sensors 3. well. I mean, that killed most of their crew. Time to drop them in there this time. Yeah, I'll rearrange my crew after this fight. Oh, they interrupted one of my guys, you bastards. Get eaten. He's trying to escape and repair all the stuff that is obviously dying. I'm liking the summon build. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's great. Okay, engineer I still want to keep in the middle. I think you are going to move out. You're going to move in. This way we can just keep sensors on everybody. That'll work. Yeah, we needed, what, 200 and something for our next upgrade tier? Transport vessel detected. Going for the transport vessel. It's our first time seeing that. Hastily activates its weaponry and locks onto your ship. Whale. There's what we have going for that. We have a marshal, an enforcer, and an enforcer. So they're actually pretty well kitted. And they have decent weapons, too. Here comes our summons. Bunch of scrap. We're just going to keep eating their shields, and now we can just blow them up. And we should be able to bleep. Bloop. In 3 seconds, we'll get some more summons going. And they are not actually damaging us, they're just shutting down our weapons. And I think we are going to take out their crew. It's just going to be a matter of getting enough summons in there to do that. Because I don't think that they're going to be able to keep their shields up the entire time. We're just going to overwhelm them. And now we just fire our energy things. You go ahead and start moving up there. Continue. Yay! This is working surprisingly well. Kind of scaring me. So our next upgrade. I do think we go for shields next. The weapon one is very tempting. Because that's 165 plus 60 is 225. We have enough for it. I think we go ahead and just blow the living crap out of this. Get rid of all our trash mobs. It's fine. I think we're still doing good there. Yeah, I think we come here first, then we upgrade. I doubt this is going to have anything particularly great on it. The Techno Cult is not a monolithic entity. It's a tapestry of sects. each with its slightly different beliefs in their worship of the divine god machine. Sometimes machine priests of different sects clash over their interpretations, sparking intellectual duels that can turn deadly. Okay. Constructs biomechanical worker husks. Siege bombardment. Bombards enemy with artillery. Consumes 3 units of munitions per deploy. I think these take power, though. Ignores shield. That's a disruptor missile. Does ion damage. That does hull damage. It's a Shiv missile. Got a bit of a longer charge time than I would like, but 14 is still fine. I think we do want that. Let's go with this. Midship. It is a separate thing, so yeah. So we do need to power it. That's a Gladius missile. It does a hull damage, munitions. It's got a charge time of 16. This one has a charge time of 14. I'm thinking that only takes 1 as well. We want to go ahead and we want to upgrade our power. Power that. We want Shiv missile in there. I am going to go shop. Can we actually sell the Gladius missile? Yes. It gets us back 5. That was just a 5 discount on that. It's fine by me. That is more damage, but the longer charge time kind of doesn't work for me. And generally, I'm not trying to do maximum hull damage. I'm trying to kill crew. Husk Rack is tempting, but it's going to take power as well, which I don't think works for us. Bombardment is artillery, which might actually be good for more direct damage. In addition to our summons just distracting all the crew, we could bombard them with that and actually go for kills with that. But I don't necessarily think we want to be burning extra munitions. As far as the rest of the stuff, not real interesting to me. So I think as far as our next kind of few steps on warps, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more steps before we get to the mercenary broker. So we're going to get enough resources to actually justify this. Let's go ahead and do another upgrade. That requires 180 plus 60, which is 220, which is not quite what we have. Could do 1 and 1. Could actually up our sensor strength as well. That is something we've been running into an issue with. We might end up getting boarded by enemies as well, so I need to be careful about that. But, do I sell the macro lance? It's a free 6 damage, provided we hit the target. And I think we can swap weapons mid-fight. But I'm not certain on that. We'll try one fight with and do that. We'll see if we can. But what I think I want to do is swap off of that one onto that one, because I don't want to be stuck with that if I'm actually doing a fight out there in the middle of nowhere. But I do think we just go for our next fight. And yes, we do have these guys as backup in case our swarm does not work. So we want to go up. Receive a message from an orbital station. Its commandant informs you that rebels on the planet below are staging a surface-to-orbit attack. The commandant is determined to avert disaster and wishes to execute a preemptive strike before they are attacked. Agree to help. Targets turn out to be antimatter power plants, which soon erupt in a cataclysmic explosion. The outpost commandant thanks you for your help in exterminating the surface colonies and presents you with a lavish gift. Thank you. Resting heals an extra 15% HP. Yes, please. That one is actually useful, and now we have all the money we need for that upgrade. For the shield upgrade, that is. I do wonder... That just increases charge speed of missiles. We're not as interested in that. Yes, there's a delay on it, but mostly our opener is just get bodies on them. That's a tough decision. Do I upgrade now or do I save? I think I'm gonna save. You must be insane to fight to closest proximity to a star. Ah, it's fire one. Immune to suffocation. Blood Witch. Oh, it's a Thrall Summoner. I can do that. And we will go ahead and put you there. And you there. And just start targeting those. And actually... Yes, we can. We can swap weapons in the middle of this. And they can't repair, so this is not immune to suffocation. So that room is just going to stay breached, most likely. And I will do a macro lance at their weapons there. It says he's detected. We're going to start catching on fire. That's fine. You guys come in here and help with it. That is your job. They're trying to stop me from taking them over. These guys can't repair, so you are just stuck in there doing a what? And yes, they are doing kind of the same thing to me, but power you off and power you on. Let's go after their weapons. And let our timers go down. There's their thrall. I think we'll go ahead and... Oh, nope. He chose a very odd spot. So we're not going to summon a thrall there. We're going to summon a thrall... there. And they're going to die before we can do anything to them, unfortunately. Because they're just going to die from burn damage. I wanted to take over your ship, but nope. You jerks decided you didn't want me to. Ooh, we got a couple more repair drones. Nice. which means that we should probably equip those. Let's go down. You go up to 2 of them. You go up to 2. Because that's going to be our weapons guy and our shield guy. At least I think he's the shield guy. Nope, Zydog is that. It's our, oh yeah, it is our shield guy. Our engine guy is Zydog. Zildog. Okay, you know what? We're going to just risk it until we get there. Save our money. We're doing okay. Another machine slave? Certainly. We now have husks as far as the eye can see. I don't mind just getting extra bodies. Having so many bodies in here, yes, it's a pain in the ass whenever there's poison or burn. But I think we're fine. Let's just keep going along the top. Yeah, none of these say anything special. Weapon fire tears across your view screen, narrowly missing your ship. A fearsome Corsair warship is visible ahead. You arm your weapons and prepare for combat. Same as usual. Go ahead and shut you down, turn you on. And actually, no, I want you on that. That is the bigger threat. Disruptors can be irritating. Ion cannon, I don't think they can bring down our shields with this setup unless they keep that up. Oh yeah, now we have 3. I do wonder how many crew members you can get. Jesus. Okay, one of you in there just to harass him. There, and there. So we have them all up that central line. You get the animate dead in the weapons room. And we just bombard the crap out of that, the missile bay. We have one. I forget what it's called. Just in case garbage happens, we're fine. And I think they actually have to hit us with everything just to take out our shields. Okay, so yeah, they won the fight there. They have not won the war yet. Okay, so them there. We'll get some more summons in just a moment. Come on, send your crew in after me. I will murder as many of you as I can. Seems like they are kind of ignoring my thrall at the moment, which is hilarious to me. And I don't think we want to use the missiles. I think we're actually fine just summoning more bodies. Just to keep them kind of squared away. Yeah, now we just summon bodies and ignore them for the most part. Because that guy is just going to be Angie. Can you guys just go in there? There you go, you won. You stole me 7 to scrap. We're at 387. I think we're okay to just keep going. We're going to run into something that's just going to wreck us before the boss. Weapon fire suddenly shrieks. Your soul will be fuel the grand designs of the Blood Prince. Okay. Blood Witches and Blood Golems. I don't think we want to just sit around and mess around in this. So we're just going to go ahead and bombard. Auto Disruptor. Throw 2 of those guys in the weapons. 2 of them in the engines. You in the doors. And you in the shields. Corrosive gas detected. Where's it going to be? You move there. And yeah, we don't care about getting this one. We just want to destroy it. Because we don't want to stick around here and mess with this longer than we have to. Because that corrosive gas will start to kill our characters. Did we get the rewards from that? I don't think we did. I warped out too soon because I got panicky about the corrosive gas. Have you heard of the Gore Shrines? Gruesome mechanical monstrosities built by the blood cults. They're used for mass-scale slaughter and sacrifices in the name of Aerok. The dark magic they channel is beyond comprehension. We got some more psychers. And they're more summoners. Jesus. Do we really want that? I think we do. I'm buying them. That's extra 30 HP. I don't think any of our guys that cast magic can acquire armor. Yeah, they can't. Oh, these... Yeah, they should be able to equip a new one. I might be wrong on that. No, they can't change their spells. So the necromancers are stuck with what they've got. The blood witches are not. Let's go ahead and rearrange this. So we have 3 pages of just... The bottom page is just garbage. The top 2 pages are actual skills. Do we keep up with all the summons, or do we actually give 2 of these guys non-summon skills? I think we go for upgrades, honestly. I think we go like this. And then if we have the resources, we buy something like this. Yeah, they get gear. They don't get weapons. None of them do. The Husks just get gear as well. So really the only ones that get them are the Enforcers and the Corsairs. The Husks do not. Could pump up our engineer. That is a possibility. That is a distinct possibility. I think that might be the smart plan. Smart play here. So now he's chunky. And I'm going to put him on the weapons because I need the weapons to stay up. As far as the rest of our casters, I don't know where we're going to put them. You... think that's where we want everybody at? We're very dense on characters. Now, the question becomes, do I put... I think we have enough summons that I can put these on them. I think we put them on the first two, though. Okay, so we have two straight shot ones that's just a guaranteed 2 damage. This is a guaranteed opening 3 damage. Not guaranteed, it can still miss. Whereas I don't think Soul Lance can. So guaranteed 2, possible 5 on opening. These have a little bit of a long cooldown, but it's fine. It only takes 8 seconds to cast, so every 38 seconds we'll be popping those buggers out. We have a grand summon of 8 ghouls and 3 thralls. I think we're good. I don't know if we'll beat the final boss. The final boss in this is a hoss. We're going to try and preserve our durability as best as possible. Drop back into real space, arriving in a sector controlled by the Cult of Blood. Known for their vast knowledge of forbidden sorceries, along with the usual predilection for torture, the followers of the Blood God are not to be trifled with. They're gonna summon shit on me. They're gonna do to me what I'm gonna do to them. You bastards. As far as our path, I think Mercenary Broker is going to be our best one, although we could get 2 more Thrall. Thing is, if we go for that Thrall, we can't get this. There's no path back to it. Could go to the shrine. I think we do go to the shrine. Go to the shrine, pass through the merchant, get at least 1 shipyard. Depending on how we're feeling, we'll either go for the top shipyard or the mercenary broker. Polluted by toxic clouds of subspace flux, suddenly weapon fire lances past your ship, nearly hitting you. The silhouette of a fearsome corsair warship looms in the distance haze. You prepare to fight. Well, let's go ahead and show you how to fight there, Pilgrim. We don't want you to have that. There is a reasonable amount of magic coming your way. There is a reasonable amount of laser coming for your face as well. I think that one is going to be into this. And we're going to just aim for your shields with Q. Here comes the volley. You just get out of there, you're fine. And did we... Oh, we didn't actually kill all of their units. We did okay. Didn't even shut down their weapons, sadly. But we have pretty much wrecked all of their faces fairly effectively. And they're kind of ignoring some of our side units, which is kind of funny to me. Here comes more summons. Should probably have put these guys on the front. Put the other ones on the back. Here comes some more love for you guys. Can you break through my shields? Possibly. They might actually be able to, but we're just going to eat them alive. Continue. Warp. Ooh, a transport vessel. Yes, please. I will gladly take it. We're only 2 hours in. We're fine. It'll be a long video. Your sensors pick up a pair of Gorgothian transport ships impeded by a nearby gravity well and separated from their convoy. The first ship is carrying occult knowledge, while the other is loaded with arcane regions. Consider launching an attack on one of the ships. We're going to attack the one transporting reagents. Maneuver to attack position. Let us take out your munitions first. We will shiv your weapons. We're going to get some animate dead there. 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 And there. We'll summon solo guys there, there, and there. I think we actually have someone in every square of their ship once we cast. Oh, he's summoning stuff on me. What'd you summon? Oh, it's going to do damage per second to hostile crew in a room. Heck out of that. They're going to be taking damage. Oh, it reduced their DPS? Oh, it's not doing damage to them. That's... whatever. I don't need to do damage, you weirdo. Where is the big guy? Did we already kill the necromancer? Oh, there he is. Yeah, it just gives him minus 3 DPS, and he can summon 5 ghouls in target room. I don't think he's going to last long enough to do that. In fact, I don't even think I need to turn on that weapon. Could Shiv missile, but it looks like we are going to destroy them just with just sheer number of bodies. Yep. We're summoning the Horde. Okay, so we can summon a pair of hounds with those. Did the other one disappear? No, it did not. I mean, yes, it did, but still. Yes. So you can summon hellhounds. And it will launch a projectile to do so. So we have more summons. Who to thunk it? High temperatures. We're not going there. We're going to the Nexus of Interest. You come across a small deserted outpost. Nothing appears out of the ordinary, save for a pattern of complex sigils pointing towards a single flayed corpse nailed the entrance as a shrine to an ancient god. Ship suddenly emerges from hiding. It bears the dark regal heraldry of the blood cult. You will be my sacrifice to Ariok. Okay. The fuck are you? Single hostile crew. Well. That does not feel like a good thing for me, bud. You summon that. Send one in there, one in there, one in there. 2 to there. 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 And I don't think we have another... Oh, yeah, we do have one more room. There. You gotta give me enough rooms to summon all my guys. Here comes your friends. Intruder detected. No, you go this way. I don't care if he destroys my sensors. Let's go ahead and keep weapons going on there. We're actually going to Shiv missile for once. There. Especially since we don't have another summon up. We should be just fine letting him punch that for a while. More summons. In every place we can shove them. Yeah, that guy is just going to be a pain in the ass for a while. And we keep firing on that. Keep that going on his shields. Go back up to here. And yeah, we just nuke the thing. I don't think we bother keeping this alive because he's going to keep mind controlling our folks. Yeah, whenever he's mind controlling him, there's nothing I can do about it. But we got a lot of scrap from that. Do we pledge ourselves to the blood god? See sights on the shrine ahead. It pulses with malevolent fire fed from the sacrifices of the destroyed vessel. Yes. Offer your blood. You begin to lose consciousness. You feel something akin to rapture. Blood cultist units appear more frequently in rewards and merchants. Only one shrine may be activated at a time, and he cannot rest for 3 jumps. Okay. So in other words, he can't go out and fight anybody for 3 rounds. We are fine. And we already have how many blood cultists? We need more. More summons. Sure, I'll drop in. I'm fine with this. Are you journeying coreward? I've encountered others like you, but they never return. Heal all friendly crew in a room. Recharges every jump. That could be handy. That uses... Yeah, but we need more sensors. Think that's worth it, though? If you install the subsystem, you will not be able to install any additional ones. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. That is an unpowered one, which is nice. Okay, so we don't have enough to do a lot more. I don't know how long the seconds last for that. Like, if it's 1 second, if it's 8 seconds, if it's 3 seconds, it's just per second healing. We have max shields. We don't need more weapons. Don't need more of that. We need more scoop my butts. More engines. We also need more sensors. I think we're going to get our sensors upgrade. That puts us at 4 sensors with them in there. Which is the max we can get. We're pretty much out of money. Just fine. And I think we go boop, 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 and then down towards the merchant. Ah, it's another Bernie. No, ship enters real space in close proximity to a small red dwarf. Imperial Commander opens comms. I shall purge the evil within your soul. Are you sure? You might be able to. Go ahead and take out that first. Single room boys. Double room boys. I think we are full on their ship. I think we'll try to summon one more just to see if it lets us. I don't think it will. Just shunt him out into space or something. I don't know. But we go after the weapons. And we auto-disruptor the shields. That was bad. It means they might actually get some damage on us. There's some fill up on their platform. Nice. Where are we going to get hit at? Just in there. That's fine. You guys can go in there and help the husk. Actually, you can go in there instead of the husk. You really don't take much damage from it. Give missile on their shields. We've already dealt a decent amount of damage to their weapons there, so we have everything kind of set up to go. They've almost gotten through the people we teleported over there, which is fine. Get another set of summons off in a minute. Keep just pelting their shields. They might actually get some hull damage on us. They're attempting to flee. Well, that's uncalled for. Yeah, we want to take out their engines as quickly as possible. Extreme heat detected. Where's the fire going to be now? Oh, in the perfect room for it, too. That's fine. That is great. We do have this going. As soon as those cast, they are screwed. They're tempted to charge their engine, but I don't think they're going to get a chance to. I think our attack is going to go off first. Continue, and yeah, we go on the north path. Cannot rest. Do we heal our injuries, repair hull points? I think we repair our hull points for free. No, we'll get a machine slave. Why not? We need more. More slaves! Can I actually just use this? Yeah, I can just use that to heal them. That's fine. So they don't even need to rest to get their life back. I think they have one more jump before they can actually rest again anyway. I should have used that in the last place. Okay. Now the question is, do we go for the weapons dealer or do we go for the broker? I think we go for the broker. Ooh, a technical shrine. Explore the shrine. Oh, DPS to machine priest units. I think we only have one. So yeah, engineer guy? Where are you at? There you are. You are the only one that's going to get a perk from this. But hey, better than a sharp stick in the eye. It's not like we have our 3 things installed anyway. We're literally still missing a slot for that. I want something to boost our summons is what I want. Yeah, we're not going to get another one of the engineer guys. You briefly connect a chromic vessel in your sensors without it detecting you in return. The violent ionic pulses of the nearby star have masked your presence. This may be a good opportunity to gain the upper hand. You're able to make a full use of your improved sensor suite to locate them. The cultist vessel is caught completely by surprise. How are you guys stat-wise? Berserkers? All of you are just berserkers. Okay. Well, enjoy. You weird fools. These are not going to win their fights, but they're going to keep them occupied. And you are going to target their shields. Shiv, go for shields. Time to meet some friends. Oh, they took out my... Oh, the environmental took out my sensors. That's fine. We're fine. Just keep belting on that. T on that. Ow, you actually hit me with something. What'd you hit me with? Oh, ion pulses incoming. That's fine. We drop 2 there. We drop 1 there. We drop 1 there. I don't care if that's shutting down my door control. All I have to do is hit them with these and they're dead. Goodbye. And not a lot of resources from that. I'm glad that hit later. Jeebus. Would have sucked. I think everybody's just going to heal up to full when we jump. Yeah, they are. Okay. I don't even have to use my healing. Transport vessel? Yes, please. Their ship appears to be loaded with cargo collected from their former victims. Ooh. Well, guys. May I present you with our Lord and Savior Loot Goblin? And yeah, we have actually saturated their ship, so let's go ahead and just help their bullcrap. Actually, no, we wanted that on their weapons. No! Well, go for another one. They don't have crazy shots. They do 1 and... That's 3. Oh, they actually... No, they... Oh, for 7 projectiles. Fusillade. Okay, so that's designed to take down shields. And we got some armor. Nice. Would have rather had scrap from that, but that's fine. And it looks like they have taken out all of our summons, unfortunate as that may be. I think we're fine. As long as we can keep that Fusillade down, I think we're fine. I just want to keep summons up on them constantly. That is pretty much the only goal right now. We do actually have direct damage we can do to them, but it's not exactly super important. And you can go up there a little bit later than the others. Yeah, we do just like overwhelm them because all their units have to go and fight our guys to stop me from just destroying various parts of their ship. I'm kind of free to do what I want. Okay, so he already has armor and weapons. So the other one going to be you. There you go. A little bit more life than the other one, but way less damage. Okay, so that needs to go away. Infernal energy. Oh, that's going to be something we might want to warp out of. Because this vessel is attacking you. Moves very slow, cannot man, repair, or extinguish. Kills grant +1 DPS for the duration of the encounter. Yeah, we've just got to destroy them. So, boom. Boom. They don't have any alternate weapons. So, ghouls it is. I don't know if these guys can be suffocated or not. I think they can, unfortunately. So there. Guess we could drop that there and just put some bodies in random spots. And just go straight for their weapons. And that brought them down to 3 shots, which shouldn't actually be that big of a problem. We are mages. That is our entire strategy right now. Just swarm with everything. Will it work in the long run? Probably not. Is it fun as hell right now? Yes. What was that? Okay, so we killed one of them. We only have 2 guys left. The thing has 12 damage now, though, so it's a little scary. Thankfully, I don't think it can get over here. Oh, no. No. Can you get out of the way? Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Is that going to hit it? That's... fuck you, game. You go there. Actually, you guys, get in here. Deal with the skeletons. We've got a hungerer. Is not what we want to be dealing with. You get over here. Yeah, the hungerers are scary. We'll deal with you guys in a minute. We don't want to use any blood witches to do other stuff. You guys just get summoned in here. I think we might warp away from this one. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so the Hungerer is going down. That is fine. Come on, kill it quick. Oh no, we're getting out of here. That's not worth it. It's not worth it to just have a bunch of stuff coming onto our ship. Solid crew at your back. We have a set of mercenary contracts to offer. Ooh. Do you know what they call the high-ranking members of the blood cults? They're called the Barons of Blood, and they revel in acts of murder and torture. Ha 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 ha. He's 110. Got a blood priest as well. We have enough for both of them. We don't have any spells here. I think we do it. We aren't even going to be able to afford a full repair. Blood Knight alone is great. I don't think there's anything for us to sell. If I could... No, actually, I don't think I actually want to swap anything out. The Centurion is a strong-ass guy, but he creates fire on death. That's not exactly ideal, especially since we're not sending... He would be one that we'd want in that room to send to another area. Same for the Marshal. And yeah, I think we do as many repairs as we can, and that's where we're at. Now we need to rearrange our dudes. You're actually going to go down here. We're actually switching out the single target ones. You guys go down. There. You. I think we want you on this one for the mind control. And you go up to this one for that. So we have 3 summons, we have a mind control, we have a blood curse. This controls them for a few seconds at least. So that's basically another stronger guy. They're very summon dependent. Everybody should be healed back up to max at the end of this. Could send you. Let's get everybody into positions. Their normal spots. Blood Priest. There. Blood Knight there. I'm going to drop you in there to heal. Same for Zargir. Let's go ahead and save these positions first. I should have put the healing in there. Yes, I know. Okay, so you need it. Zargir, you definitely need it. Next upgrade. I'm actually not sure what our next upgrade is going to be. I think our next upgrade will just be... Yeah, we'll just be upgrading our engines from here on out. Everybody full heals after this. I think we're good. Yeah, our first page is direct attack, big summons. Second page is small summons, mind control, and pop them into thralls. Curse crew spawn friendly thrall on death. Yes. Okay, so we want you active first. I think we're good. Let's see what we have in here. Summon a bloat mine. What is a bloat mine? Contents effervesce, locked in an endless struggle to dissolve the file which confines it. I mean, I will equip that on somebody. I don't know what it do. But, I mean, better than nothing. Actually, I'm going to put it on you, and I'm going to put the shield on somebody else. In fact, I think I'm going to put it on Kavak. No, you can only do weapons. You can't do them either, so it's got to be one of them. Okay, fine. You get extra life. Okay, I think we're closing in on the final zone. Yep, Imperial Core Worlds, the core of the Empire. And the final showdown. You arrive at the Imperial Core Worlds. Ahead of you lies the terrible artifact known as the Vault of Souls. And it's a very short one too, the Vault of Souls. Think we go along the bottom. Yeah, and then we go to the merchant so we can possibly get some more casters. This is tempting, but this is more tempting. We are very crew-based. So if they take out our crew, they screw us. And immediately starts firing at you. Oh, yay. So they've got a Centurion, they've got a bunch of husks. It's a Centurion and a bunch of husks. That is actually fine. Okay, Treasonous Whispers on that room. First, the enemy crew in there. Single. Double. 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 Single and single. This goes in on their weapons. E goes in on their weapons as well. Q goes in on their shields. We're not going to really probably need to worry about their shields very much, but it's there. Oh, an early control. Yeah, and that just nuked all of their stuff. So all that's left is the big guy. And he's going to have to go through the rest of their stuff, and I don't think we have much to worry about. Other than, you know, of course, actual weapon fire coming from them. Which is 6 shots. Shit. Okay, so now we can summon more stuff. Blip. 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 We still have minions floating around in there, so that's not a bad thing. Treasonous Whispers on you. They just eat the ship alive. They don't even give us time to kill all the crew. It works for me. I think we actually go for unvisited nodes. We only have 1 damage on the ship. What were we going to upgrade next? Yeah, we're going to go for a little bit more evasion. Because we can. Where did that thrall come from? Did we lose somebody? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. At least not anybody important. No, I think we continue on the unvisited nodes. We fight. We fight. I shall purge the evil within your soul. Oh, and they've got a summon thing there, which sucks for me. Well, mind control you. Drop that in there. Do the single summons last. Single summon in oxygen. And 2 single summons over there. We just saturate them, is what we do. And we macro lance their weapons. Keep auto-disrupting shields. That's everything we want to start with. And here comes our volley. Oh, we're going to get fire. No, that sucks. So are they, but... where the fire decides to spawn. Okay, Husk. Pull out. You guys go in. That is a friendly thrall. We just don't have room to spawn it on their ship. That is ridiculous. Yeah, we should be able to take them out pretty easily. Let's go ahead and deplete that. Storm you. Just shut down their weapons. We're going to get burned pretty soon, so I'm just going to go ahead and launch a missile at them as well. We have plenty. We should. Yep, we have mind control on... Where's he going? In there? Yeah, we'll go ahead and mind control there. Set up barriers to entry for them throughout all of these. Summon up some friends. I think we're good. We're going to get fire on us. Question is where? Oh, in the perfect room again. That is actually perfectly fine. I love it whenever it spawns it into our room with the fire-resistant guys. That is just makes life about 1,000,000 times easier, my dudes. And I did not put it on the right weapon. We'll be fine. It's another sun. We'll burn in the flames of judgment. This one we might actually be able to shut down. You there. So, you there, you there. Single. We'll just drop you there because we can. Fill up all the other rooms with ghouls. And these are just husks. This is actually not that bad. We're about to catch fire. This is fine. Go ahead and just keep firing on that. And yeah, I think we just go for as quick a kills as possible. Blood Witch, get in there. Continue. Upgrades. We have 170 points now. Do we continue to push this, or do we save our money? I think we save our money. I really do. I think we save our money for potentially getting some more casters. Because we only have 2 more spots to go, and we just have so many fucking suns. Holy crap. The Immortal King, deliver us from evil! Well, at least you gave me plenty of room to summon stuff. We'll mind control you. We'll death fog there. Summon there. 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 And actually, you, not there, you go here. Weapons. Weapons. Through. Beams. Beams. E to there. Because we don't like that. We continue popping their shields. Okay, so 4 of them decided to pop into there. We're going to catch fire again. It's fine. Here comes some more summons. There you go. Where's the fire going to hit? In there. Blood Priest move. You guys go put out the fire. And T to there. Don't have enough other things back to actually do some damage, but it's fine. Their shields are on fire, which is good for me. They're already pretty heavily damaged. You guys get back over there to the midship. Get back down here. Mind control. Don't matter, just whoever. More towards their weapons. A few in there. And yeah, our goal is literally just to overwhelm them with bodies. Make them run around. Give us the ship. And yeah, them having their sensors go down doesn't impact anything, unfortunately. I just had them kill one of their own guys. Yay. Definitely go after the weapons. Extreme heat. Where's the fire going to be now? Oh, you spawned a guy. Who's resistant to fire? None of you. I'm going to go ahead and kill this guy and let the fire just sit for a minute. That is an aggressive fire. space serpents, celestial hounds, colossal amphibious entities, crimson behemoths. The narratives become increasingly fantastical with each jump. Excessive warp travel can lead to descent into madness. Jump madness, they call it. You don't say. Let's actually back out here and let them... Oh, shit. There we go. Let them repair that. We will send you guys... Get the first heals. You go in there. So we'll proc that. Get you out of there, get you in. Don't want to accidentally vent that into space. We have more Blood Witches. We have another Animate Dead. We have actually some spells we could use. We have Treasonous Whispers. We have stuff. Think we take another Necromancer. For sure. Think we take a Treasonous Whispers. We're going to put it on to one of the new Blood Witches. Get out of there. Oh yeah, we repair. For sure. I don't think we take any of these others. But you go up. I think we go ahead and move you to the left. Actually, no. Let's go ahead. Bring you up here, and then we'll bring these down. Push you back up. And then we bring another one up here to the top page. I think we actually bring you up to the top. This is our first cast. This is our second cast. And then this is going to be our third cast. But we're going to be putting Treasonous Whispers on one of you guys as well. I think Knitch is going to be the other Treasonous Whispers. So not only do we summon a crap ton of stuff, we mind control 2 people. We are the Horde. And actually, I think this... You stay down there. You guys come down to the very bottom. You are the third cast. Yeah, we have our mind control on the right-hand side of all of these. We have Kavach there to do some more work. I don't think we care about the rest of that. 60, so we'd need 95. I don't think we have any way to make that back. We could upgrade our doors. Could upgrade our throne. I don't think there's anything we can do with that money other than buy stuff. We could give someone a fireball. That would get rid of some of our summons. I don't think they actually care about burning. Is the unfortunate part of that. I'm pretty sure our next warp is, the end. So we might as well spend it on some upgrades. We'll take some heal, and we'll take some door. I think that's the best we can do. Do we have any rooms that don't have a caster in them? We have some with 2 even. That's our loadout. That's what we're going into the final fight with. Hopefully it's enough. I don't think our evasion is good enough. I think everything else is fine. A vast and terrible vessel appears before you. It's a doom engine, an infernal monument to interminable war. Its transmissions are incoherent, but the hostile intent is clear. The enemy ship moves to attack. Okay, first things first. There. And there. And we drop out just guys everywhere. They have a spawner there as well. Just as a heads up. Going after their right weapons is the first thing. Because that's their ions. That fires a 4 volley shot, so we also want to kind of take out that. I don't think we really care about the rest of this. Has a ton of life. Okay, T. Actually go there. We want to keep damage going in on that weapon. And we should have all the summons coming in to distract them. We're getting stunned. It's not a big problem. Just need to keep on top of my stealing souls. Kill that. Get this. Shiv missiles in there. I think we're actually doing okay. We're about to get another big volley of summons. They are going to keep trying to bring things in. Go ahead and mind control there. And I think there. No, he's going further. So we're gonna waste that mind control, I think. Summon more friends. Make sure those stay down. Summon more friends here. And there. Let's go ahead and get you in on the engines. And those guys should be coming up any second now. So we go ahead and get that taken care of. Yeah, we just want to keep them as locked down as possible. That is the entire point of this. Keep them in that room. Oh, they're not staying in the rooms very long at all. We're doing damage, though. That is a plus. And we're keeping them distracted. They're keeping me distracted by moving around so damn much, though. Let's go ahead and send some mind stealing into there, because they should be sending 4 guys in. And I think our next one is a bunch more ghouls. Oh, they dealt some damage to me, you bastards. Okay, here comes some summons. They might be trying to send an attacker after me soon, which would be bad. Why am I hearing death noises? Oh, because we controlled a conqueror. Okay, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Summon more. Actually, no, there's already somebody going there. You, we want in here. And in here. Mainly, we want to just keep them off the weapons. Because they are going to keep just bombarding the living daylights out of us. We do have some more mind control coming in. Go ahead and take out their engines. And we are not out of the woods yet. We have a lot to go through here. No, I don't want to do mind controls just yet. I want them to leave that room. Okay, now we do mind controls there. We save the other mind control, just in case we miss with this. Mind control there. Summon more guys. I think we have it, but I just want to be certain before I call it. Because you don't want to count your eggs before they're hatched. Count your chickens before they're hatched, y'all. And now we're just summoning the swarms. And yes, they are going out to try and capture these other areas. We just want to kill this guy. I think it'd be hilarious. Ouch! Okay, so something just went off. I don't know what that was. That's energy surge from something. We've taken down all their weapons, though. What's doing the energy surge? You get out of there. Engineer, go in. Because you are resistant to suffocating. The enemy aboard the vessel appears to be conducting a ritual. No! Suddenly, protective ward material rises around the enemy vessel systems, shielding them from harm. You hear the sound of intruder alarms. A number of hostile machine slaves have appeared aboard your ship. Okay, so he's patched that. You get back in there. You go there. Okay, so you guys handle this guy. You go help. Actually, you guys go here and here. You two go here. Ooh, okay, so we've shut them down. And there are a lot of enemies in their ship. I guess we go for just dropping mind controls blindly in there. You are not doing too well. Who else is hurt? I think you're the only one that's hurt right now, so you're just going to get out of there. You're going to go to his spot. And you start just bombarding them. I don't care that I can't see. You guys just got to go in there and start doing damage. Oh, they're trying to repair all their stuff, you bastards. He is the one with extra life, so he can tank a little bit more. I don't care if we lose units. You are worthwhile sacrifices. So they've got Revenants, they've got Gladiatrix. It looks like just Revenants and Gladiatrix and Hounds. Which is fine. And yeah, they are... Okay, so now they're no longer immune to damage. So we can start summoning things into various places and start just wrecking shit if we want to. We need to take out the cloner first. That's going to be our first target with that. Yeah, we just got everything on cooldown still. Next up is the shields. We'll just stay on the weapons. Okay, so we got 20 seconds on that mind control and 5 seconds on this. So I think we're fine. Let us mind control one of you. And our next ones to come off of cooldown are the big summons. And yeah, the only ones that are going to be around are the Hounds. Nothing else. Oh, you're immune to suffocation as well. So the Gladiatrix just die. The Machine Slaves die. So it's going to just be the Hounds. Going to be a bunch of people that can't actually repair, I think. Which is good for me. Extreme energy detected. Oh, no, they're going to blow me up again. Let's start healing. How many stages does this have? Does anyone know? Here comes the volley. And if it breaks through, it's going to cause a rupture. Yeah, whenever they do that, I am so afraid. Okay, so you guys are available. Target the shields. Okay, so their transport of enemies over to me is down. And yeah, we are just sending units in to die. Just because they're going to be taking out the garbage. Enemy warship falls silent. Vessel begins maneuvering again. Its command throne glows with infernal light. Malefic hungering forces assumed control of the ship. Demon heart spawned. I mean, we've shut down a lot. It's going to start repairing everything every single turn now. And I think as long as that is up... Where is it? It doesn't even show the Demon Heart as a thing. I think as long as the Demon Heart is up, it will continue to repair everything. So we just need to be bombarding the living daylights out of that. So you guys are just going to keep summoning in. Punch however you want. And everything is just going to sit there. And I don't think it's going to recover. Yeah, it's trying to repair the weapons. No. No, you do not get to repair anything. You sons of butts. And yes, I will just keep summoning all kinds of nightmares into every single room to make sure it cannot repair anything. And it is already repairing things at a scary rate. Because that was red before. I had blown out its doors. We're just going to go ahead and bombard wherever we can. Here comes a full volley. Yep, a bit of damage. We are fine. Yeah, you guys go in there and fight the fire. Don't have anything to mind control. Do have a lot of things to summon. Don't care that they're suffocating. They're expendable. Aha. We vanquished the Doom Engine. That was actually kind of... I like that the use of summons in this really does change it from... Oh, and we unlocked a Torment 1. That was Torment 0. So our first run, we actually succeeded just by going, I'm gonna summon everything. At last, you have arrived at the Vault of Souls. Within it, you find a grand altar ablaze with argent fire. You plunge your hand into the flames. The searing heat of eternity washes over you and your crew. Your souls sublimate into the infinite ether, heralding the age of pandemonium. You have fulfilled your destiny. Your mission is complete. After a long and terrible voyage, the crew of the vessel Triumph of Heaven emerges victorious. Their achievement has been enshrined in the Vault of Souls. All the summoners. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blood witches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 necromancers, and then a bunch of just husks and people to distract stuff. The only one I regret purchasing is the Corsair. That's the only one that wasn't actually any value to me. We got 3,800 resonance, which I think is a lot. Player fled from the enemy once, because we had that one fight that I just didn't want to take. Merchants spent on them 1,000. Only 700 spent on upgrades. Almost 700 spent on crew alone. And if you don't count even equipment. Didn't lose any crew during that. We healed 93 and got 814 HP from resting. Killed almost 200 enemies. Does it actually have how many ships we captured? Decrewed. We actually destroyed more than we decrewed because we just went destruction towards the end. Only one hazard node visited, 57 encounter nodes. Yeah. These, I think, yeah, these are worth 15, these are only worth 10. We reached the end. Hanger. So I think we don't have enough to purchase that. It's 5,000. So we need to vanquish the Necropolis Barge, which I think is probably tier 2. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the barges we fight are based on the difficulty. We can unlock additional ones. Don't have enough for the mutant, don't have enough for cybernetic. Don't know what the question marks are yet. Which, definitely the one I want to be starting with for the most part, but some of these do actually have some interesting stuff. You have cybernetic for poison resist, suffocation, door break speed. Definitely going to get you. That's the one I actually want to start with. I like my magic. I usually play mages in games. And we'll purchase this with resonance at another time. Achieving victory with Imperial Cruiser B or purchasing with resonance. What? Oh. We have to beat it with that to get this one. And you are just with resonance. Interdictor B, and then we don't have info on that one. Okay, so I think, yeah, Necropolis Barge is probably going to be... It's either a randomized final enemy, or it's going to be a... Oh, what's it called? A torment level kind of enemy. Basically, you can only encounter it on a certain torment level kind of thing. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. But anyway, it's been 3 hours. This is a long video already. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Do check out this game.